Now the nominees for Outstanding Historical Documentary are
Cuba and the Cameraman, Netflix. Birth of a Movement, Independent Lens, PBS. Tower, Independent Lens, PBS. Let It Fall, Los Angeles, 1982-1992. ABC News, Lincoln Square Productions, and Netflix. Blood on the Mountain, Netflix.
And the Emmy goes to Tower, Independent Lens, PBS.
Accepting the Emmy, Keith Maitland, Director-Producer.
It's an unbelievable sight. The serene University of Texas campus, a temperature approaching 100 degrees now, and a madman located on top of the university tower, firing and shooting at any movable target that he can see.
The shot that hit me bypassed me and ricocheted off the building. Everybody was in a state of panic.
Then what happened?
Then everybody ran.
It's like a battle scene.
It's like, hey, another shot, and another shot.
Woo! Wow. The Tower team is coming up. Wow, we are thrilled. Everyone kept asking me if I had something to say, and I didn't really bother to think about that. But what I think I want to say right now is the Tower shooting happened 52 years ago, but this movie isn't history. This movie and these stories play out time and time again. They happen right down the road from us in Texas and Sutherland Springs not that long ago, and in Parkland and in Las Vegas and in Newtown, which happened just after we started production on this film. There isn't a day that's gone by in the last 4 years that myself and this team hasn't thought about the 17 lives we lost in Austin, Texas in 1966 and the countless lives since then. This story keeps playing itself over and over again, and we made this film with the hopes that we could take a step towards putting an end to having to tell this story. We live in a world where everything that makes sense to me feels like it's under attack, where people throw out words like fake news, but I look around this room and I don't consider myself a journalist. I'm a storyteller and a documentary filmmaker. But I look around this room and I don't see fake news. Y'all look pretty real to me. And I want to say thank you to the people in this room. Now, there's a little clock up here counting down, and I always figured if I ever got on stage for one of these things, they'd have to play me off with some music in a big dramatic way, and they're not really doing a lot of music tonight, so I don't know, maybe they'll pull Paula's music back up. It was pretty good. But I'm not going to stop until I say a couple more quick things. When we wanted to make this film, an animated documentary about a 50-year-old school shooting that not a lot of people knew about, everybody that we went to said no to us. With the exception of the producers on this stage, there was one person who, without this film, would have never been made. She's in the back. I don't know why she didn't come up with us, but it's Lois Vossen of Independent Lens and ITVS and PBS. Lois let me corner her at a film festival and offered me 5 minutes to talk about an idea, and as you can see, I'm not one to shut up, and an hour and a half later, we were on our way to making a deal to make this movie. It was a long battle, and the battle of making this film compares not at all to what the subject and the story behind it is. So once again, thank you to the Academy, thank you to PBS, Independent Lens, and ITVS, and Lois. Thank you to Susan and Megan and Steve and our entire team and Pamela Koloff and Sarah Wilson. And thank you. We're taking this back to Austin, Texas.